I am. I am. Let's go. Let's go watch some high-level Morphling.
Okay. Have you started watching?
Oh, we starting now?
I'm at 1 second at the moment.
Okay, I'll go to 1 second. Okay, three, two, one. Let's go.
Sick.
Get to watch some Mika spaz out like fucking crazy on Morphling.
Yeah, I know. So he's gone. Okay, so he's against Jakiro here.
I mean, the most important thing to consider when playing Morphling is it even possible for this hero to die in the lane? And most of the time, it's just like level 1, and then...
Hmm.
Or level 1 and 2. After that, it's fucking AIDS.
I assumed that he bought a wand because he was expecting to be against Shadow Demon.
Hmm.
Because that's have they swapped lanes?
They
Oh,
did
they're
swap the lanes.
aggro tri-laning, yeah. Oh, he's not in range for the wand. That's rough.
Oh yeah, this guy's doing it outside of, Arrow's doing it outside of vision range. Feels bad, man. That's a pretty cool thing to on Shadow Demon.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. They last for a long time, actually. Those things, yeah. Because this is quite a rough lane if they're quite hard to lane against this aggro tri lane.
I love Mika's lane control. He does it.
Yeah.
He does the aggro basically from max range, which is like cool to see because I'm garbage at it.
Yeah, no, I'm not good at getting proper aggro either. And to be fair, it looks like they've given away both last hits on the ranged groups.
Yeah, because if they try and secure the range creeps, they'll
It's
lose the
rough,
trade
yeah.
way too much.
They're now going to go 3-on-3 in this lane.
I imagine Tusk is level 2, and then yeah, the Tusk is 2.
Although Morph is in a bit of trouble.
Ooh!
Oh, that one pop's nice. The slow, though, coming out from all those different things is a bit...
Yeah, it's a very difficult lane for Morphling to trade into.
You can tell this is a high-level game because they just ignored that courier. If this had been a lower level, 100% they would have not killed the hero and gone for the courier. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, it does look very rough. This is one thing I'm also not sure about. It's like when you actually shift and when you strength shift.
In terms of shifting while healing, from what I understand, it's more efficient to stop attribute shifting when you heal.
Yeah. I know, yeah. So when you're actually healing, you stop. But it was quite cool watching him that he went full agi before he even started healing. Even though for a while he'd been on like no health.
1 and 2 HP.
Yeah. But he actually waited until he'd gone full agi so it would do the most healing. Although now with this 3v3, he's actually able to get a decent amount of farm in the lane.
Yeah, his supports are doing a really good job boxing out. Tusk is the king of tri-lanes.
Although,
I mean, in
yeah,
terms of
because
CS, like 5 to 11 right now. Kind of hurts for Mika.
No, for sure. But he's at least getting farm now, whereas before he could barely even step up to the lane. And he was getting all his range creeps denied. Whereas now he's getting pretty much every range creep. Because I assume for Morph you get quite a decent power spike when you're level 4, yeah. Oh no, level 3, sorry, because you get the 2 levels in the agi shift and strength shift. And I think it scales quite well, doesn't it? The agi and strength shift.
All I know is level 1 is complete fucking ass.
Yeah, level 1 shift rate is 1, and level 2 it's 4. So actually that's like a huge amount of value.
300% increase in
Yeah,
value.
Exactly. And then the next one after that, it goes from 4 to 10, so it's only like 2.5 that time. But it does still scale really nicely, I think. And obviously in this lane they don't have much lockdown, so waveform, like, it's quite nice to see that he's just not using waveform at all.
Got it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, interesting teleport
Oh.
there, Seneko.
Yeah. But what was he TPing to there?
Top lane? Mid lane? I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose top lane, if you look, bounty's quite low. Also, this is one thing I don't think I'd have the nerve to do if I was playing Morph, is like you proper actually just do a lot of you can get really, really low and still play the lane.
Apparently learning to play Morphling is pretty nerve-wracking for like the first 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just watching it now, man, I'm like, holy shit, he's only got like 50 HP, but he just doesn't seem bothered by it at all.
That's where you and me are different, Sam. Because I have no issue being on super low HP and feeding all the time.
Yeah, when I'm playing carry, I don't like feeding. When I'm playing off lane, I'm pretty chill to feed, you know what I mean?
Gets in lane.
Yeah, like... Oh, rip. Witch doctor there, man.
Ooh, Tiger with the fairy fire. Oh, no.
Rip.
In terms of CS, Morph is recovering.
Yeah, no, I think their decision to tri-lane against the tri-lane is really paying off now. Dude, I can tell he just wants to go full agi shift and uses like 10 1 charges now. Oh, 9, sorry. Oh my.
Oh, cheeky. Make sure you can't get the last hit. Very cheeky.
Oh, they've brought Panda down here for the first ult,
Dire's middle
I assume.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, Panda's level 6, isn't he? Yeah.
Free lane.
Well, I assume Panda versus Bounty Hunter, there's not really much.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Are they going to keep Panda down here and try and get more out of this, or are they just going to leave it? See, look at this, full agi, and then he pops. Oh, he didn't actually want.
Saving up those stacks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's quite nice though, how he last hits one creep when they've pulled, and then uses his skills to get the other last hit.
I love to see him just have all his items denied at some point. I think that'd be fucking
Radiant's
hilarious.
top tower is under
I know.
attack.
I think that's another thing, man. I don't know if I'd have the balls to do it, to actually like drop my items on the floor.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Just business. Nothing comforting rune of regeneration.
God, this lane is like...
Middle tower
Yeah,
is
it's sort of
Heck.
quite boring now, but you can tell that the enemy team really want to go.
Yeah,
Or Morph's just leaving.
because like, I'm done.
I mean, I suppose now at the moment Tinker's just going to be farming jungle, and then he'll probably go to lane to de-push it, but Tinker's not actually going to be in the lane as such, so Morph can just get free CS here.
Yeah, he's Miko's staticking the wave.
Hmm.
I thought he would just push it and go farm, but he wants to keep it static.
I think he wants to keep it static till he's 6, doesn't he?
Maybe, I don't fucking know.
I mean, I know it's not a huge change, but I assume at level 6 he doesn't actually go his ult.
over soon.
I imagine not in this case. Like, who does he turn into to have impact?
Yeah, exactly.
Shadow
So I assume he just goes... He's either going to go a point in wave form. Actually, I'd say he probably goes back into another point in agi shift. Or agi what is it, attribute shift, isn't it? Oh shit, he's gonna hold it. Oh no, he's gone 3-3. Or 0-3-3, sorry.
So now he chooses to shove the wave. 10-minute
Yeah.
timing. I want to see if he goes for rune, maybe? Okay, no.
Ooh, okay, man. Yeah, I think he's gonna pick it up.
Never refuse.
I assume he's gonna stay mid until they take the tower now.
Dude, this hero's fucking slow as dicks. 280 move speed, god.
I know, it's garbage.
Ew.
But I suppose in this game he doesn't really need to walk fast at the moment.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Because like he's not really gonna die to anything, is he?
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
No.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Oh, I got denied, rip. But he's getting way more now that he's just solo laning mid.
Oh, almost.
Yeah. Like in that short amount of time he's gone mid, he's got his full
He's up full,
treads, right?
attribute shift and treads coming over.
Yeah. So he's actually gonna be pretty tanky now if he goes full strength.
Goes for the Band of Elven skin.
Oh, he sent the courier back to base. Oh no, he's not. He's coming out. Oh, look at that Iron Talon that his team got in the base. That's nice. And this is another thing, man. He's farming on really low health. I think I'd feel really nervous about doing this.
He sees bounty, right? So there should be no way.
Yeah.
Bad dude's top tower
I suppose, yeah.
too soon.
When he sees bounty, it's pretty chill, but
Dire structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Can we pause, please? I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Iron Talon as well, baby. Oof.
yeah, I know.
In terms of net worth, he's climbing back up there. Third highest net worth in game.
Radiant's middle tower.
And he's now on second highest last hits, so
But it's more if you bet this is still, I think, one of the I don't want to fucking be behind this game heroes. Like,
no.
you just if you're behind, you just want to fucking die.
Radiant's
That's some
courier
shit.
is dead.
Yeah, he's very like
Personal.
do you get more value if you agi shift a whole bunch until you're on 0 health and then strength gain? Like if you hit 1 or 2 health before you've gone full agi, do you get more value out of going back into strength? That's what I'm wondering.
Not particularly, because it's Morph's a weird one because you get health when you strength shift and you lose health when you remove strength.
Yeah,
It's not just straight percentage
No.
buffs and increases.
Because he seems to be sort of, I don't know what his decision making is to say go from 55 strength to 40 strength or whatever. I just don't see what it is that.
Now is it 1?
Yeah, but it's like, do you see when he sort of goes almost full agi, so he's got no health, and then goes back to strength? I was wondering if there was a bit of a trick to it, like if you did it right, you sort of almost
There's
gain
probably a
health.
percentage of health that we're going back down to 1 health and bringing it back up, just stacks up again.
Hmm. But as you say, it's hard to tell what is gained and
Detecting
what's.
high levels of sarcasm again.
You just have to play Morphling to find out, eh, buddy?
Yeah, exactly. It is quite good though, I think. Like, he's very much not getting baited into any of these fights. Like, I find sometimes I get tempted, I'm like, oh shit, this looks like a good fight to take, and I TP, and I don't get enough value out of it when I should have just stayed and farmed somewhere.
Well, he's winning from Manta this game.
In your bottom.
See, I don't even know what the fuck you do in a game like this. Morphling, like, because
I
his
see
team
he's
like
got-
desperately lacks damage, in my opinion.
But I think he has to go Manta because otherwise he might die. Like because Tinker's gonna get to silence, or not silence, but Bounty might get a silence, and you just don't want your source of damage, which, as you say, his team lacks. You don't want him dying.
Hey, forget about it.
You got Keeler, nice.
Sells the branch. Very much just dodging fights right now. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. No, it's just farming at the moment. This team is just making space for him. Like, you can see that the four of them are positioned on the other side of the map because Morphling is top. It's sort of weird that he's got 2 levels in the ult though, instead of going more into waveform. I would have thought waveform had more value.
So the cast range for Morph decreases by 1 minute, whereas waveform cast range increases and cooldown decreases by 7.
But I suppose he doesn't really have the mana to use it that much, does he? So I suppose there's not much point in
He's not
getting it.
really using waveform as a farming mechanism
Yeah.
either. Like,
Exactly, he's using it. I think he's just keeping it as a means of escape.
yeah, like he doesn't need it to farm, and Morph is probably. And if they do somehow find him at any point, more points than Morph will probably allow him to pull some mad shit.
Yeah, exactly.
20. Morph only lasts 20 seconds. Huh?
Middle tower, everyone.
Mana cost reduction 50%. Oh. Gaining their basic abilities with reduced mana cost. I did not know that.
I suppose it's because otherwise Morph wouldn't have the mana to
Yeah,
keep
otherwise
like.
you're literally gonna fucking cry. Yeah.
Yeah, if you stole Tinker and you didn't have the mana to do anything with it, it would be very bad.
Tinker just giving him a wee bit of a tickle.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a salve out now.
I like his caution. He's like, he doesn't see bounty on map, he's just gonna pop salve under tower and in trees. Like, no fucking bullshit. I like how he takes the attribute items back out of his backpack because he still has 2-3 seconds left on salve.
Yeah.
This hero is all about efficiency in terms of regen. If you understand efficient regen, you understand Morphling.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's really interesting watching how the pros do it. Because now, is he at highest net worth? He's at highest last hits.
He has highest net worth as well by like 1k.
Oh, yeah. And it's not like his team's suffering too badly because of in the net worth department because he's sort of being.
I mean, his team is built to fight.
Yeah. There you go, so now he's going to start using waveform a bit more for fun. Out of curiosity, do you know, is Bounty Hunter now just played as a 3, or is it still played as a 4?
I've seen it more as a 3 recently. Can't remember the last time I saw Bounty Hunter 4.
So, I thought that was the case, but I think because he steals gold now, it actually makes him a lot
Yo,
more
green dudes, something bad is happening.
valuable.
In your bottom.
So I wonder, how does he use Manta? What does he use it for at this point? Well, it looks like they're all positioning top to try and fuck some shit up.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
Oh, cheeky smoke play. I like that his team just showed top taking the outposts. He showed top pushing. And then his team did a smoke play into bottom.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, so now he sends his Manta to
Your
push
green
lane.
is something
Tower.
bad is happening. In your
Goes
bottom.
back to jungle.
I'd be scared if I was this Morphling right now. It feels like the enemy team
Bad
is
dude's
making a
top
move.
tower gonna fall
Yeah,
over
it does.
soon.
It feels very like empty
Never
on the map.
refuse gold given.
I like that how he prioritizes actually just picking up the rune.
Farm's like a
Rather
fucking
than-
beast.
Yeah. Oh.
Gets strength. Oh, it's because of. Holy shit, Shadow Demon, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shite.
What's the Shadow Demon spell that
Shadow
That's a
Demon
cool.
W. Wait, is it W? After some
Yeah, I
enemies
was-
closers lose a percentage of their current health. The debuff is removed, units gain half their lost health back.
Yeah, no, I was wondering what's it called? The spell.
I still don't understand how he took so much damage actually.
Yeah.
Troll doesn't have that much.
Oh my. Yes. I suppose Troll has enough though if he's got percentage based damage, plus with Tinker and stuff helping out. I feel like that was very ambitious to go for the solo kill on Bounty Death. Or the attempt of the solo kill, so.
Alright, so.
So now he's going in for the shotgun.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is
Oh,
happening.
that's a shame that their sentry doesn't spot out the enemy team's wards. Because they were right, the enemy does have wards in that area, but they're
Radiant's bottom tower
just
has
not under
fallen.
the sentry.
So. How? So Shadow Demon casts Disruption on Morphling. Morphling receives Disruption debuff from Shadow Demon.
Invisibility.
Shadow Demon for hits for 37 damage. 37 damage. Troll hits for 74.
I suppose it's just because wasn't it? Was it a? It was a 5-on-1 there, wasn't it?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, the Morphling illusions hit quite hard. When he
Yeah, when he gets out of
Shadow Demon.
the Shadow Demon thing.
Because it looks like it's just mostly Troll Warlord and Morphling illusions beating the shit out of Morphling.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, miCKe just fucking popping off.
Yeah.
E-Blade, very, very strong against Troll Warlord. Basically, impossible to kill anything.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna try and sneak a Roshan. See, now stuff like this where I'd probably be tempted just to pop Manta. Because I don't really have the discipline to work. But I think it's because for me, I'd just be like, shit, we gotta take it faster, so I'd pop the Manta.
Yeah.
Whereas it's probably worth more to...
XP. Oh, nippy, buddy. E-Blade Ghost Scepters himself before nuking.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
I mean, maybe if he pop Manta there, they take that in time.
Yeah.
Come and fight me.
No, I mean here, look at that, getting the heal from Witch Doctor. When he just goes full agi is quite worth.
Oh, the Dire Observer Ward is just outside sentry range.
Yeah, I know, I said that ages ago, Mike.
Ouch. I didn't even realize, sorry about that.
No, I know that's what I said. It's a bit rough because they were like, "Oh shit!" They must have seen more farming and they popped a sentry, but they just missed it.
Insania, why so garbage?
Ready for a fight, then.
Bad dudes, middle tower.
More from Bounty Room Patrol.
So he still values
I wonder if
the
Repair Kit would be lit on Morphling though.
kilo.
Imagine just strength shifting down to like 1 for like 10 seconds. Or like 5
And
seconds.
then I
pop
know
it
with
back up.
13 HP regen, yeah.
He's got like 5 right now, so it'd be like 20. He'd have like
20,
almost 20
yeah.
HP regen. So 5 seconds, 100 HP. That's like 10% of his health guaranteed. Not
No, I'm
including
quite
strength gain.
I'm quite surprised he kept the Aquila. I would have thought he would have gone
Good
for.
guy's middle tower got denied. Somebody did that.
I guess he just
Such
wants
a
to burst
pro
people,
move.
and more agi means higher potential to burst.
Yeah, but I would have thought. Oh, sorry, it was the other team that got it.
The
I thought they got the enchanted quiver, but the enemy team got enchanted quiver. Because I was thinking, oh shit, enchanted quiver would be quite nice, getting that bonus damage on the and the true strike against troll. It is true strike, right? Is it? Yeah.
The one instance should be 2 strike, I believe.
Yeah. So I know it's only one instance, but I would have thought it would have been quite nice.
Double that.
Yeah, I know.
Why Radiant had to go
But he's now got the
So
full.
BK wants to fight top
in
lane.
your bottom.
He's got the full shotgun.
Shotgun.
I'm not surprised he wants to fight top lane. To be honest, it's probably the safest spot on the map for them at the moment.
Well, after this, by the way, I'm gonna need to grab a drink of coffee. I'm actually so fucking tired. I don't know why.
Yeah, no worries.
Radiant
Dude, me too. Today I've been yawning like a bitch. Just,
tower is under attack.
I don't even know why. Like, I've had pretty decent sleep. I've just been yawning all day.
Nasty and brokey.
Ooh, look at this.
Clears
5-man
tower,
spread.
instant smoke. Irate.
Well, I quite like this idea where they're going to see if they can catch anyone behind the tier 2s.
Such a cool idea. Wish I could do this in my pubs.
Yeah. Problem is you have to path properly, otherwise you will just break
Someone
your
in
own
our
smoke
fucking
from the
bracket
tier
would
2.
100% just walk into a fucking
Walk
tower.
into
I was
it,
like,
yeah.
ye fucking nonce.
To be fair, I am surprised as hell they haven't come across anybody.
That's because high level players, GTFO.
Yeah, they'll just be like, something's wrong, let's get out. But it's still sort of one of those things where you're sort of like, the enemy team must have like moved at exactly the same sort of time they did.
I mean, two heroes TP'd back to base when they started their smoke play. So then it was just like the lingerers.
And I mean, they're never going to catch Tinker really, so
They shouldn't be able to, yeah.
they're probably hoping to catch Troll or the supports. Because again, Bounty, I know they've got dusts and stuff, but if you found Bounty, you don't really want to. Oh shit! So he's manting off the track at first.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I wonder if he feels confident taking a fight without Manta up. So I'm curious about.
I think
Your
not.
Radiant, something bad is happening. In your bottom.
Oh! Brewmaster ulti out.
East.
Yeah, he caught someone, but he was on his own, so it's a bit
Oh,
rough.
spider legs, troll warlord. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Not half bad.
forced the BKB. Oh, also
To be
forced
fair,
the
Quake
Ember.
was slowed like a fucking bitch right now.
Bitch. Yeah. God, look at all this stupid Tinker spam, man.
Track and Tinker actually, such fucking aids. Morphling.
Never refuse gold given.
Green dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
It's a 5k net worth lead. Now he goes for BK. The third item BK. Oh,
Which I
Hex
think is
now.
really nice.
Ouch.
Yeah, rip Peru. Though he's surviving quite long.
Because I imagine he's got the magic resistance talent. Yeah, plus 15% magic res.
That's nice. I mean, the BKB here is it's just too value really to not get. There's nothing worth more than the BKB in my opinion. It really counters the Tinker, the Jakiro,
Something bad.
the Shadow Demon. All of a sudden, they're putting out no damage.
Good dude's bottom just.
By the way, we don't have to watch the whole game if you don't want to. I'm quite happy with what I've seen so far.
Okay, that's good. Oof, Aegis timeout. Unfortunate. Yeah,
That's
because
right.
this, it's like Morphling.
'Cause-
There's like so much.
Green dudes.
The
Something
weird
bad is
exceptions
happening.
in Morphling games are like Morphling versus like anti-mage, or
Yeah, yeah.
Morphling versus it's like Morphling versus like spec. Like those are the weird matchups because I believe Morphling versus anti-mage is built around you going like early deadless, and you just literally like beat the fucking shit out of him if he blinks on top of
Oh,
you.
really?
Yeah.
Shit.
So that could be a cool thing to look through if you want to start looking at Morphling games. Because Morphling does have some weird matchups where the standard shotgun manta build doesn't work, and you
Yeah.
just need to like pump out insane amounts of damage instead.
Mm.
So yeah, seems good. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna go get some coffee, and then Gucci gang.